The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from South Florida. On the return, Malik Washington. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Finds the open man, Braxton Berrios. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
And he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts at the 13. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And a short pickup to about the 30. address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. In motion, Reed. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
To throw is Love. He puts it up, and it's caught. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Now he takes off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it'll be second down. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's to the right side and incomplete. The big tight end Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Williams to the air once more. Here's a screen taken in by Swift.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he'll go down back at the 4. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Williams. And he's in. Roll Otunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Going for it all. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now Love. The second down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Let's go.
We'll go play action with Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get
in trouble. Down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
That is into the hands of Allen downfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
Here we go. Play, 97. Shot, 17.
They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clock.
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 7. Once again, it's Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Packers going to use their final timeout now. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Here is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So, it's a win for the Packers. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Scott now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams going to throw on the first play. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A play fake. Now Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. Off play action. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A little bit of a snowball effect going on. Things seem to be unraveling just a little bit here offensively. It was the miscommunication that led to the incomplete pass on the first play. Now it's a sack on second down, and they find themselves going the wrong direction. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth?
And this is hot! Wow, the decision to go pays off. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Now Kairos Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
A quick slant looked in by Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On the bootleg, it's Wood. He fumbled the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Williams to throw on second down. He's going to run it. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this. Third and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's Otten, open downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, Cade Otten. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Scott now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Irving now on the return. And how about this? Here comes the reverse. He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
So these two teams have pretty much played themselves even through this first half. So the conversation at halftime is we need that spark. We need that one play. And I'll tell you, Mike, that might be the play right there. Great vision, great speed, just an excellent return to start this third quarter.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. On second down, Baker. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. Here's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. A dive, and he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bucks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll manage to get to the 33. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is... Second down and 8. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
Here comes Otten in motion. A give. This is Irving. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on 3rd downs.
And he will score again. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win?
A big hole. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucks tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Scott now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Williams. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So a win here for the visiting Bucks. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.